драйвово.
Ты круглосуточно лучший, играя вновь у тебя в этом спорте. Победам нету конца.
Hope this deal of yours doesn't come back to bite us. Now, what do you need? Allergies. Learned the hard way I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering in the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls, not the most flattering name, but still beats being vaporized. I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are the same. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans, raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice. I did, and your eye's still working, kids. That's the reason you're bringing up the obvious. Look, the world's hard now. Better you learn that lesson real fast. Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink. It doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Well, at least until the tapes take off. Some other time then.
Hey! Over here! Don't shoot! I'm people. Hey! Tell me you got a stim pack. I'm hurting here. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Good to know there's still some heart out there. So, you the cavalry then? Duchess send you to save our tails? Much as I appreciate it, I'm not the one who needs helping right now. See, these, scorched things have been harrying the bar. Me and my bot sis Polly got the bright idea to track down their nest and clear them out. But a couple of them got the drop on us before Polly chased them off deeper into the mine. I heard some fighting, but then, nothing. I think she's hurt. Look, you've got to find Polly. I can't be the reason she... Look, just find her. Please. Cold one, aren't you? I'm sure Duchess is good for it. Now you ought to get going. And please, tell Polly... Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't be the one to save her.
Hey! Hey! Someone there? I could use a lift. You are a sight for sore eye. So, those things didn't get you, huh? You happen to see a young man on your way through? Early 20s, rough around the edges, carrying about a bullet's worth of extra lead in him? He's alive? Thank God, that's good to hear. So, what do you say you and I help each other out? You get me back to the Wayward, and I'll help you bake to a crisp anything that bothers us on our way out the door. I won't, but you can bet our good Lady Duchess back at the Wayward will. Never met an Assaultron before, huh? Probably for the best. That flashy red pearl in the middle of my face doesn't just complement my scintillating personality. It also happens to fire a multi-gigawatt laser. You pick me up, and give my neck servos a twirl, I'll kick off a blast that would make Oppenheimer quote scripture. So, we blowing this gin joint? One too many of those crystalline creeps. I'll give them this. They may be hideous, stupid, ugly, bad-smelling, poorly dressed, tactically backwards, and overly forward with a lady, but they are fearless. Enough of them rushed me at once that it severed my neck bracing. And so the curtain rises on my current predicament. Now, are you gonna help me out? That's the ticket. Now, let's... You hear that? Sounds like those things have regrouped. How about we make them regret it? Come on, darling. Let's make sure these things never bother the Wayward again.
Back at long last. But where's our girl?
Did you find Polly? Oh, God. Polly?
Whoa. You're not looking so great, darling.
Duchess, I'm not feeling great.
Friend, why don't you sit her down? Jug should do the trick.
This is real snug.
That's not gonna do it all.
Oh, Polly. This is all my fault.
Solomon, no. Don't you dare. This is not... Duchess? Tell me you emptied this out.
Did I? You know, I'm 80%.
Duchess?
It's all right. I can fix this. There's a robotics shop over in Somersville that... Oh.
Solomon, you're going nowhere. Look, I'm sorry to even ask, but is there any chance you might be able to help us out here? I can make it worth your while. Find Polly this new body. I'll tell you everything I know about Crane and his treasure.
Please say yes.
Honey, it's complicated. But I promise, I will walk you through every gory detail if you do this for us. Solomon, you had a spot in mind?
Yeah. There's this Old robotics dealer over in Somersville. Duncan and Duncan. The owners boarded it up, but it's possible to get back there if you know where to push.
Oh, don't you worry there. Saul, you still got one of those trackers?
Uh-huh.
You tag the body with Saul's tracker here, I'll have my people collect it. Once it's safe. You are a lifesaver. Here, the tracker. Just plant that on Polly's new frame, and we'll handle it from there.
And here, you'll need this to get into the place. Just leave it unlocked so we can come and get the body later. And make sure it's pristine. No damage, no reprogramming. Factory defaults only. I don't want anything going wrong in the transfer.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, thank you. We'll all owe you big after this. Don't worry about pickup. We'll take care of that.
If I didn't mention before, thank you. Now please get out there and find me a body. Please?
Oh my gosh, Polly's lucky to be functioning at all, state she was in. Now, I hope you two had fun on your way back, but was there something you needed? Some other time then.
I'm okay. Just a little dizzy still.
Oh. Well now, What do we have here? Are you another ghost? I cannot bring you the peace you require, Spirit. Leave me be. Must we, Spirit? So be it. Welcome to Duncan and Duncan's, Appalachia's premier robotics dealer. I am Skinner. How may I help you, alleged member of the living? Assaultrons are military-grade hardware, my professed liveling. As such, all of our machines have already been spoken for. Outstanding deal with the United States military, just waiting for pickup. You understand. Ah, excellent. It's been waiting for you. Though our records show the request from McClintock was for a replacement handy frame, not an Assaultron. Here, you may collect it upstairs. Not for purchase, no. The mint condition Protectron and handy bodies we have on the premises have been spoken for. And our resupplier is already desperately late with our latest shipment. I do hope you understand. By all means.
Valid Vox interpreter subject
That thing
detected.
is not like me.
Transmission initiated.
I want to eat it. I cannot wait to eat. Are you scared? Am I scary? What about now? You see food. This food is fun to play with. Hey, stop moving, food. Are you scared? Am I scary? What about now? Die, food. Stop fighting, food. This thing is making it easy for me to find food today.
Vox transmission received successfully.
Come on in. Everyone is welcome, so long as they don't cause any trouble. Foundation, the new home for settlers that want to live free and safe in the wasteland. We're a little short on housing right now, but you're welcome to join the community. Well, technically nobody, but we all listen to whatever Paige says. He keeps us on task. There's a lot to do here. Paige is inside, but he's a busy guy. So if you're looking to help, you might want to see Ward first.
Seems like it. Well, this is a little awkward. You're from one of the local vaults, right? Hope you don't mind us settling in your neighborhood, 'cause we're already kinda here. And if you want to kick us out, then the answer's no. If the walls weren't already kind of a statement to that effect. Here and there, this way and that. You understand what I'm saying. There'll be time for swapping stories when the job here is done. But let's just say we like building things. There's a security to it, you know? Foundation's just the start. Nice to know I'm dealing with a reasonable person. Never know what kind of morons we'll stumble across out here. Inoculated? This some kind of a scare tactic? You mean those crazies with the torch skin? Those aren't just burn victims? You're saying it's from a disease? Thanks for the warning, but, you know, if I was a local on a campaign to keep people out of my neighborhood, I might say a few things too. I'll tell you what. One of my own is a doctor. Aubrey. I sent him ahead to start up an observation camp. Get the lay of things. You talk to him about this. If he's convinced, then I'm convinced too. Deal? South of here. Aubrey and a few hunters. About 5 people. Assuming he agrees with you about this disease, then we'll hear you out.
Bunch of comics on the last scavenger run.
Great.
Wow, really?
Wow.
I gotta ask
At
Dad
least
if we
it's
could
nice.
try
Hey there. The name's Maggie. I'm looking for someone to head into Monongah Mine for me. I'll pay for anything you can find about a man named Earl Williams. He was my pops. The mines have been closed up since before the war, but
Great.
you look like the resourceful type.
Wow.
Think you
At
can
least
lend me a
it's nice
hand?
out.
Fair enough. What do you want to know? He and some other townsfolk got some liquid courage one night and decided to go up to the mine. I knew that damn bourbon would be the end of him somehow. They kept going on about getting the last of what they could before that Deke Sykes from Hornwright Industrial closed up the mine. Well, that son of a bitch ended up blasting the entrance closed with everyone still inside. This was back in January of '76, after Hornwright cleaned out everything that they could from the mine. So, I'm not delusional. I know he's dead. It's been over 20 years, and if the hunger didn't get him, then I'm sure the radiation did. I hope he didn't suffer too much. You don't think I tried? I clawed at the rubble until my hands bled, and they had to drag me away. They told me that my pops ran off and said the others left Monongah since there was no more work. I think it was some sort of cover-up. They either got paid off by the Hornwrights to keep quiet, or they didn't want to deal with the expenses of a rescue mission. What are you trying to know? Sure, I guess. Yep, born and raised in that dying mining town. I was glad to leave that shithole. Especially after what happened to my pops.
Maybe some extra patrols.
The town was full of idiots and cowards. They let Hornwright Industrial walk all over them, as if some corporation was really trying to help us out. They let the Hornwrights take everything from us. Our jobs, our resources, hell, even our people. Hornwright Industrial came swooping in like they were our saviors, and gave the town a bunch of money for the mining rights. They took away jobs from the miners thanks to their robots, took everything they could from the mine, and then left us high and dry. What are you trying to know?
I need a nap or a
Fair enough.
refill.
I'll tell you what I can. Well, I'm not sure you'll find much more than some dead bodies, but if you happen to come across anything that belonged to my pops, I'd be grateful if you could bring it back to me. In 1907, that mine had one of the worst mining disasters in history. And then almost 2 centuries later, more people get trapped and buried in it.
Great.
So yeah,
Wow.
don't be too spooked if you see a skeleton or two. The world is littered with dead bodies now. Get used to it. Well, there is one thing. A pocket watch. My pops always carried it on him. If you find it, you'll know it's him. It's engraved and has a photo of us inside, so it should be easy to know it's the right one. What are you trying to know? Okay. Well.
Damn.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll give you whatever I can spare.
Great. Well, at least it's nice out.
Sandwiches, subs,
I don't like the fog.
grinders,
Even just a
and
mist makes it harder to
hoagies
see.
are the same thing at Sonny's. They are all ravioli.
I've got my eye on you. No offense. Finally, someone with the guts to help. Our medical team can't do without their multi-scope. If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful. Grateful enough to pay you. Excellent. Fortunately, we put tracking transmitters into the really sensitive stuff like that. I can show you roughly where it is, but you'll have to wait until you're closer to get an exact fix on it.
For a meager price.
The quicker you recover our missing equipment, the better.
How's it going? You have a chance to make it to Monongah Mine yet? With all those horrible nukes dropping and destroying everything, you'd think one would land near Monongah Mine. I bet a powerful blast like that would knock the rubble out of the way so you could get inside.
Maybe some extra
Such as?
patrols over there.
Okay.
Stay back! You with those things? Huh? Answer me! He did? Never seen you before. You one of the locals? You got a hell of a welcoming party here, you know that? They hit us out of nowhere. Screams, gunshots, the sound of Kip getting his head caved in. God, I don't know how long I've been here. I guess I was just hoping it was all a nightmare, you know? Thanks. Yeah. I just needed to see a friendly face. I thought I'd be trapped here for the long haul. I don't have much to repay you. Well, I don't have anything at all, but if there's anything you need, just let me know. Those things are caused by infection? If that's the case, Paige needs to know as soon as possible. Any disease that can claim a human mind and turn us against ourselves is a major threat. How is it spread? And what's the incubation period? The symptoms? Is there a treatment? I was a doctor back in Pennsylvania. If Paige needs convincing, you can tell him I'm behind you all the way. After experiencing those scorched firsthand, that's not something I want to lose any more people to. Thanks again. I'll be damn sure to avoid those things on my way back. I'll meet you there. Just need to rest.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
What did Aubrey have to say about this disease you keep talking about? Damn it. Looks like I'll be paying a few families a visit soon. All right.
I hope we can
If Aubrey's behind you, so am I. I'll get the details from him when he gets back. If you need to resupply, you should give Sonny a visit. Hell, after that ordeal, if you see a free bed in the boarding house, rest up. For now, you just hold up your end of the deal and get us that inoculation.
How's it going?
This is an emergency alert. It's the end of the world and we're all fucked! I love this thing. My friend, you just helped me tap into the emergency broadcast system for the whole region. This is gonna be so much fun! But enough small talk. Full disclosure, I didn't think you'd succeed at getting my signal working. So I was just gonna kill you and take your stuff when you came back? If you came back at all, that is. Guess it'd be a real dick move for me to do that now. Look, I'm what you people would call a raider. Killing, stealing, and cheating is kind of my shtick. And thanks to you, I've got a working radio. So I can reach other like-minded individuals and get them to join me. You've opened the floodgates. Hey, come see me at the top of the world when you get the chance. I've got something for ya, and I pinky swear I won't kill ya. returned so soon. Pity. I mean, perfect. It's so good to see you again, Leslie. Now, why don't you go to your room to play? Miss Chloe needs some peace and quiet. Perhaps a nap would be best. Now, run along.
There are between 6 and 10 million species of insects in the world. Well, That was before the war, of course. Now, who can say? Oh, great. Another tadpole. I was once the assistant to a world-renowned entomologist. Now, I'm a pioneer scout leader. I bet you don't even know what an entomologist is. The last tadpole kept saying etymologist. I hit him with a dictionary. Actually, my programming didn't let me. But I wanted to, really badly. Entomology is the study of bugs, not words. And there are far too many bugs around these days. And when did they get so big? I've been continuing my previous primary investigator's work. If you could get me some insect parts from these new species, I could fashion an insect repellent. Here's a list. I've marked some places where you might find the right species, but really, the parts can come from anywhere. Have you gotten my insect samples yet?
I can't think. Are you a doctor? Did the United States Space Administration send you? They must have issued you a stim pack, right? Oh, thank you. So, you're real after all, huh? That's a relief. Oh, I can feel it working, but just so tired. Not sure if I can stand quite yet. My name is Commander Sofia Daguerre. I'm an astronaut with the USSA. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, that's a relief. Thank you. I figured the military would have arrived for the crashed ship. It's been a while, though. I still haven't heard from my crew either. Oh God. I can't believe this is happening. I need to find my crew. Contact the USSA. Get some first aid. One thing at a time, though. Where am I, anyway? The remnants of Appalachia? What do you mean? I remember... almost... Damn it. What do you mean, remnants? Are you serious? You can't be serious. Tell me you're just trying to be funny here. Please. But the USSA had contingencies, plans, fail-safes, backup robotic agents. Damn it. This wasn't supposed to happen. I think... I need to focus on just finding my crew. There were 3 others, and I didn't see anybody. Or any bodies. So they had to be in the ship, or maybe only my emergency pod crashed. I don't know. Could you go to the crash site and look for the ship's flight recorder? It's not far. Not far at all. I can't walk much right now, but you can almost see it from here. Almost. Take a right from the bunker. Cross the river. It's not too deep. Then... it's up the mountain a bit. I fell down the slope. Not sure how far. Follow the mountain ridge. Look for smoke. You should be able to find it easily. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. My body is still shaking, so I'm gonna just try to stay still and listen to the comms. Just in case. I'm starting to feel a bit better. Thanks to you.
Ты просто профи, и ты в этом жанре